Hey guys, Tiaza here with freebalanceclasses.com. We're doing a series of videos about arms and hands, okay? And in this video, I'm going to introduce you to what we call arm positions in belly dancing. And in fact, this is not just a concept that's specific to belly dancing, but it's also common in other dances. And if you've done ballet or jazz, then you probably have heard of the, position 1, position 2, position 3, position 4. There's so many different variations. Now, those same positions actually do apply to belly dancing, right? So we're not going to change that much, but I do believe that there is a fifth position in belly dancing, okay? So I'm going to introduce you, if you're not a dancer, you have not done ballet or jazz or any ballroom type movements in the past or modern, then you probably don't know what I'm talking about when I say 1, 2, 3, 4. But I'm going to introduce you to those 4, and I'm going to show you what I think is the fifth position in belly dancing, because it's very specific to belly dancing. So let me just do them the stiff way first, okay? Because when they're done in ballet and hip hop and jazz and modern, they're not done with hip movements or chest or angulation or anything like that we do in belly dancing. So the stiff way, simple way that it's taught usually is that forward is 1, back is 2, one side is 3, and all the way up is 4. And even cheerleaders do this all the time. So it's like 1, 2, 3, they say arms in position 1, 2, 3, whatever. So let me repeat that one more time. When the arms are in front of you, that's position 1. When you bring them to the side, that's position 2. When you lift one arm and the other one is on the side, that's 3. And when both arms are up, that is position 4. Okay, now let me take that a little bit and say, well, how does that look in belly dancing? Okay, well, in belly dancing, it's just going to look a little softer. Okay, so if you bring it to the front, obviously the hands will be much softer, of course. Okay, so we kind of maybe like relax a little bit like this, kind of do like a little wavy hand thing. Okay, so that'll be like our position 1. And then our position 2 in belly dancing would be like bringing, like what I showed you in the basic posture, just kind of bringing your hands to the side. Let me just step back a little bit so you guys can see everything. So just bringing the hands a little bit to the side like this, pointing the fingers up like I showed you in the basic posture. Okay, so that would be position 2. And then position 3 will be like us doing the L-shaped arm. When I use this by doing this move, this arms movement in a lot of the combos and movements that we've done in the past, and we call it the L-shaped arm because your arms look like an L shape. So we soften the hands here, okay? So in belly dancing, we'll be just kind of like softening the hands as you lift and then move to the side, okay? You can angulate if you'd like to, okay? So that's our L shape, okay? And then in the fourth position will be like this, lifting the arms up right above your head. And in belly dancing, we do it differently. So we do it either the stiff way, which is basically, like that. Like that, which is the way it's done in ballet and a lot of other dances. But in belly dancing, we can do our Indian side arm thingy like this. So that's just a basic variation of the same thing. So again, let me repeat. We have position 1, position 2, position 3, and position 4. See how I did the same thing, same positions, I just kind of softened them a little bit for belly dancing, whereas in other dances they're kind of like 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So we just softened them a little bit for belly dancing. Now, let's talk about what I like to call the fifth position of arms in belly dancing. The fifth position is basically kind of like the L shape, which is the one arm up, but then with the arm down to the hip. Because we do our movements a lot, and generate them a lot in the hip, and we frame the hips all the time in belly dancing. So this position is pretty common, okay? Whether it's done to the front or to the side or with arm open, but just the idea of having one arm all the way up and one arm all the way down, framing the hip, is a position that is unique to belly dancing. So I like to call that the fifth position, okay? So again, I'm gonna resume one more time all the different arm positions that we've seen. I said position 1, position 2, position 3, position 4 for us, and then position 5. So a belly dancer reviewing all the different arm positions will go through the routine this way: forward, side, L, down, and all the way up. Okay, and then soften the hands to give it that little touch, that little belly dance touch. So those are your basic positions, and I will see you guys in the next videos in our series of arms and hands. I want to work a little bit with different positions that we just learned now, and we'll try to like spice them up a little bit and then see what kind of tricks and tips you can add to them to make them look even more beautiful. I'll see you in the next videos. Make sure you check out the website on freebelledanceclasses.com. Bye.